Since his death last summer, Vincent Truitt's family has not stopped fighting for justice in what they believe was a wrongful police shooting. Today, the family and their attorney presented their case to an international commission. They hope the commission will bring global pressure. 11 Alive's Chanu Her explains why today is significant for the family.
The hope is to bring international attention to the death of Vincent Truitt at the hands of Cobb County Police. The family and its attorneys are now part of a United Nations investigation.
No parent should have to wait this long for answers. No parent should have to fight for what's right.
The legal team representing Vincent Truitt's family says they made big strides Saturday presenting their case to the International Commission of Inquiry, a group made of human rights activists all over the world. This commission is listening to other big cases around the country too, including George Floyd, Michael Brown, and Tamir Rice. In April, the commission is expected to make a full report to the United Nations Human Rights Commission regarding systemic police violence in America.
If one can kill a black man and there's nothing for it, then there's absolute impunity and a lack of deterrence. You don't think twice before doing it.
Anytime you get to speak to an international body about things that are happening to you locally, it gives you wind behind your sails that people are listening.
Family attorney Gerald Griggs says for Truitt's family, this shows the seriousness of the case to be included in this investigation.
And to have Vincent's case highlighted today underscores that people are looking at Georgia, people are looking at Cobb County, people are looking at America and saying there's a systemic problem that needs to be addressed.
Truitt's family also recently announced they are filing a $50 million wrongful death lawsuit.
All right, thanks, Chanu.